Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome back from the new year. Yes, there was actually a slight update last week for RS3. However, it was a 30-second thing, so I decided to save that for today because this wasn't really a big thing either. But what it is that RuneScape Jackets, they are celebrating 24 years of RuneScape. So RuneScape has been around for quite a while. I think it's actually been around technically a little bit longer if you want to count Devious Mud and stuff like that. But anyway, they're doing a balloon celebration. So every Monday, every half hour, they are dropping balloons, and you can get yourself a 24-year anniversary balloon from it. But otherwise, for this week, we have the Beneath Scabaras Sands quest launch. So even after stopping Masket's evil plan to corrupt the Sacred Gate of Elidness, there is still much work to be done. Her devourers are still roaming the desert, stealing the souls of the living. It is time to return to the harsh Caridian desert as you delve beneath the Scabaras Sands to search for the god that does not want to be found before the devourer can sink her claws into him. So there is that. So we got two little bits of information, but now we go into the patch notes. So the 110 woodcutting and fletching updated the level requirements for the divine woodcutting locations to make them reflect their current woodcutting counterparts. So you got the divine oak, the level requirement to make has been changed from 21 to 13, or a recipe change to flickering energy. Divine willow, that has been changed from 31 to 21, and recipe change to bright. Divine U level requirement has been changed from 62 to 71. The recipe changed to lustrous energy. Players can no longer get stuck when teleporting to copper longtails using the volcanic trapper outfit. Cap damage from the primal crossbows at level 85 for base and level 90 for the MK.5. You no longer require an unnoted Eternal Magic log in your backpack to create upgraded versions of the Eternal Magic shortbows and Primal crossbows. Fixed a minor issue where players could hear the Lumberjack intuition buff sound from nearby players. Corrected the wrapped Masterwork bow grips interaction message. Hand members will now drop wood spirits when pickpocketed, both before and after the completion of Lost Her Marbles mini quest. Perfect branches will no longer drop for woodcutters while stat boosted. Minor fix to the fire-making level requirement when lighting Eternal Magic logs from the inventory and the ground. When collecting birds' nests, if you have unlocked the ability to store them in your wood box and you are carrying your wood box, then they will go into your wood box before being ported to the bank. Nature Sentinel teleports are now listed in the mostly descending order, so the more desirable ones are on the first page. When the Tier 2's Ranger's Workroom, Crystal Knife, and Wagali incense sticks magically string when fletching, the side effect of stringing the bow or crossbow now occur correctly. This resolves an issue where if the auto-stringing effect occurred when fletching the primal crossbows, the Fletch Quest achievements objectives to string a primal crossbow did not complete. Players can now toggle whether they want to receive Mkendo hatchet fragments when training woodcutting in the new woodcutting section in the settings menu. In general, the Christmas event in Burthorpe has been reverted back to normal. Recolorable titles no longer require the base title in order to use it. The player has unlocked the alternate variants. The game mode selection screen will now always open when clicking done during character creation if players did not click it. The pink and Aura Santa hats of beards now hide player beards, averting catastrophic multi-beard pileups. Fix an issue during the Fight Club quest where the player character model could get stuck if the player tried to free themselves from the Pharaoh's stun. The player should now be able to free themselves with counter stun abilities and resume combat as expected. A couple extra spaces in the telescope hints have been removed. Updated the mining skill guide to list size 6 stars and larger as members only. An inaccessible star near the Poison Waste has been moved further east to an accessible area. Updated some quick chat options for the shooting star. Fixed an issue where the shooting star cooldown bar was only displaying for players who witnessed the star being tagged. Changed it so you can claim the daily shooting star reward from any star sprite as long as at least one star has been interacted with that day. The group Ironman players can now store the Crystal Maddock in the GIM storage. Reports now have reported user correctly in focus. Previously, the user would need to have typed in the chat for the report to function on focus on the reported user. Fixed an issue that impacted players attempting to join the Cabbage Face Punch Bonanza. And that's it for patch notes. Now we head to the Treasure Hunter calendar. We have Crystal Capsules up first, starting January 14th and ending the 15th. The 16th through the 20th is the Rainbow Trail. And Community Showcase up first, we have the art. No Strings Attached by Syracuse, and a nice little image of the thread and needle here. And then we go into RuneTube. This is up first is from the RS community events. As you can see here, go check them out. They only have 13 subs, you know, show them a little bit of love. But it is a RuneScape's 24-year anniversary video, so do check that out. And then also we have one from In It Yeah. Everyone should be using these in 2025. So there you go. They have a whole bunch of tips and tricks. And it's from In It Yeah, so you know it's got to be good, right? Then we got the Pink Skirt player events, which of course there's always more to be had at the official schedules event website. I think it's a website. But the Dungeoning team forming, hosted by Jen and Red Wigan, Thursday, January 16th at 18:15 game time. Location, Damonheim, World 77, FC's DG Chat. Virago Learner event, hosted by Red Wigan and Ari. Wednesday, January 15th at 1800 game time. Falador Warhol 76 World. FC is Mod Events. Next, hosted by Pippi Spot and the Boss Guild. Sunday, January 19th at 2000 game time. God Wars Dungeon Ancient Prison World 88. FC is Boss Guild. And the community spotlight goes out to Rune HQ this week. Rune HQ has been holding steady for years. The only other one that I used to use, and I don't think it's held up anymore, is Tippet, but those were the things back in the day, guys. Alright, well that is it for this week, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later, guys.